Hello everyone, this is RangerRob and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. It is a sparkling day here in Central Oregon. Yes sirree, Bob. Not exactly freezing like it's been, but look at that. Blue skies. Nice. So we're getting out to the property a little later today. Had some computer work to get done. Want to remind you that Central Oregon radio is slowly switching over to some Christmas music.
8 a.m. Santa's coming to town.
And of course we put some pretty good stuff on there. So it's mixed in with the regular music, and the closer we get to the holidays, the more that we'll put it in a more saturated mode for Christmas music. Anyway, so if you want to enjoy some really good Christmas music, go to Central Oregon Radio. You can use your cell phone. Just download the free app called Live 365 and just type in Central Oregon Radio and you're set to go. So we are working our way to the piggies, but you know, it's something I've been watching lately. There's a lot of documentaries on farming, and there is one about, I think it's called Hogs or something. This poor farmer over in North Carolina, been around for years doing pigs in a large scale, and as time goes on, more people move in around the area, and of course some big lawyers like to come in, and they're, you know, hog farms are tied into bigger companies which have got deep pockets, and they riled up enough neighbors to create a kind of a civil suit against him to shut him down because of not being good for the area, and the air doesn't smell good and all that stuff. And it's on Amazon. There's a couple of good farm documentaries, but in the long run they ended up shutting him down. He lost everything pretty much, and he did everything right. He was following regulations, everything was fine. But greed got in the way. People around him had an opportunity to get some easy money, and they didn't care what happened to him, and the fact that it hurts our food production and all that stuff. By the way, chickens are doing really good. We'll check on them a little closer after we get done with the piggies, but they're probably a little mad at me for... So anyway, the point is, I'm sure in Central Oregon we don't have anybody with deep pockets and stuff like that, so the lawyers aren't really that interested in all of us. But there's definitely folks that you know, all of us have acreage, so a lot of us have critters, and of course when you have critters, some neighbors don't like them and some do. So Lord knows what kind of problems can be stirred up by that. And if not now, later as places grow, there'll be other North Carolina type of problems against farming. And the ignorance is just amazing. They wonder why things are so expensive. So they wonder why we're having shortages on food. And it's because of greed. Just greed. So anyway, guys, try to be understanding with people raising their own food. In fact, if anything, it's starting, things like that are showing us why individuals, if possible, should raise, yeah, I'm trying to get the feeders going there, raise their own food, because the big companies, the lawyers, are going after the money, and then of course that hurts the bigger companies. Well, as long as you live in an area or state that allows you to raise some of your own animals, that might be the way to go. So those of you who look at us going, what's the purpose of raising all these animals yourself when you can go to the grocery store? Well, the big guys are your grocery store. And the big guys are the ones that are being attacked. Not necessarily for people that just don't like animals or raising livestock, but of greed. Just greed, lawsuits and greed. And Lord knows when it gets down to the smaller level. But since the smaller level is not where the money's at, the lawyers aren't so interested. So guys, you might want to start thinking about raising some of your own animals. And the grocery store is not that magical place where it just happens to be in the freezer and there it is. It came from someplace. You just don't want to face it. So anyway guys, I gotta move on. I gotta feed some piggies. Alright guys, I got all the food filled up for the puppies, for the piggies. And we're heading on out. First one of course is Sparky. And Sparky's been kind of mad at me lately, I think, because he's been tipping over all of his hi baby, how's it going? He's been tipping over all of his bowls. It's either that, he goes, either get me more food or give me a girlfriend. So hi baby. So yeah. And we gotta get his bowls all set back in one piece, huh? Don't ya? Alright, let's get Sparky fed. I'm gonna move on to these noisy little piggies over here. So yeah, they're hungry. Alright guys, we just got Sparky fed. We gotta get the babies here. Hi guys, how are you? Alright, let me get them fed. Alright guys, we got them all fed over there. And I've been, sorry, been pretty fortunate. Hasn't been freezing, so we've been able to get water out here. So that makes me feel better. So we're working our way up to the mamas up here, the other babies. We'll get them all fed. But with the mamas, I gotta shut off their fence because they make me lean over. Hi girls, how are you? Hey, hi guys, say hello for a minute. Yeah, they want food first. They're kind of big girls that have mad at you. Huh. Hi. So let me get some food to them. Alright, so these guys are all fed. I've been finding that spreading out the food makes it easier to make sure that all the piggies are getting their fair share. And water's working out here. I've actually kept the water buckets full here in case I need it. But yeah, their water's working. So we're just topping off waters here. Then I'm going to attempt to turn on the water over on the other side instead of taking buckets over there and see if I can get there. It's a good chance to clean out water bowls and stuff. So, all right, guys, let me move on. Well, now we're getting the piggies a little more established with their food and water. I actually added in a new fence in here, getting ready to disconnect from here, go to here and give these guys more room. Because it's so wet and muddy, I don't want them to be tracing around in bad mud all the time. So we're going to open her up. Eventually we'll have a second full paddock here for piglets, but I need to give this paddock a little less stress, you might say. So as soon as I get Sherry, or she feels comfortable enough to come out and help me out, we'll take this section out here, attach it to there, and give these guys some elbow room. So yeah, they're gonna like that. In the meantime, this is the day before Thanksgiving, even though you'll see this video later. And we are not going to have Sherry's mom over because she's been sick. Not her, but Sherry. And the last thing we want to do is get her sick. So what we decided is Sherry's sister's going to come down again next week. And we're just going to have Thanksgiving 1 week later. And hopefully everybody's feeling better by then. So anyway, good to know. Thought I'd just pass that on. I'm also checking to make sure that all my energizers are not blinking any red. If they blink red, that mean they need charged. But everything's looking pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna go get Sherry and think about the rest of this project in a little while. All right, let's move on. Well, a little time has gone by. Sherry came out for a little bit, and we got the fence all attached. Now these piggies have got twice as much room, and they're loving it. They're running around like little piglets. Hey guys, look at that. All that room. What?
They're happy.
Yep. Sherry's probably a little happy just to get out of the house a little bit, but she's still got the sniffles pretty bad. But yeah, been a nasty cold everybody's getting. I already had it. Still trying to shake it. There's the new baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Run, run, run. And then, of course, all that grass we planted will probably get destroyed, but that's okay. Now they look like pasture pigs. How about that? Well, I was really glad to get that done. We are doing a little pooper scooper in here, so I gotta get on that. So I gotta go get a bucket. Well, guys, it's been a pretty good day. Sherry's taking the tractor back, and we still gotta come out and feed the pigs one more time later today. But yeah, it's been a good day. She's got outside a little bit, get some fresh air. She's still not feeling 100%. And yeah, that cold was pretty nasty. It still is. And in the meantime, we found out our turkey didn't thaw out all the way that we wanted to. And we put it down in the refrigerator part of our fridge in the shop, and it was still pretty well, it needed to be we're putting in a cold bath for 9 hours, and that should do the trick. But I'm gonna tomorrow morning I'm gonna cockspatch it, I think they call it, split it, and cook it in our Traeger. Anyway, she's putting the tractor away. We'll close up the garage. We're done with the tractor for tonight. So that tractor's a lifesaver. Kind of thinking about trading it in eventually, because it's definitely an older tractor, but anyway, it's serving us well. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video right here. So please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over. And Sherry survived being outside and still coughing and stuff, so we're gonna get her all warmed up and take your medicine. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.